In this video, we'll go over a few of the instance movie preferences. We've already gone over how to create instance movies in previous videos, so let me go ahead and open one here. Notice that by default, my created instance movie automatically begins to play once it appears. We can change this in our movie preferences. Let me go to my preferences and select movies. And our very first option is the autoplay movies created. If we uncheck this box and hit OK, now when I create an instance movie, we can see that the video does not automatically play. Alright, so the other preference that we're going to go over is full screen presentation mode. Let me go ahead and make this movie full screen. And by default, the full screen movie will maintain the natural movie proportions. And my monitor is pretty close to 16:9, and we can see here that my movie proportions are just a touch narrower than that. We have a bit of empty frame space here on the edges. Let me close that out and go back into my movie preferences. Full screen movie presentation mode is controlled by this drop-down menu here. We'll quickly go through each option. As I mentioned, use movie proportions is the default. The next option down is use full screen. And if we go back into the full screen movie, we can see that my movie now stretches to fill the entire screen. Next is natural size. This will cause my movie to be displayed in the original size that it was created in. In my case here, it is much smaller than the size of my monitor. Our last two options are 4:3 and 16:9. These will each stretch the movie to fit those proportions, regardless of my actual screen proportions. With my monitor being pretty close to 16:9, when we go full screen, my 4:3 proportions obviously leave quite a bit of space here on the edges. And if we go to 16:9, we can see that my movie is pretty close to full screen, with a little bit of extra space here on the top and bottom.